If you had a towel, what would you use it for? This past Sunday, after we had our baptisms and celebrated that beautiful service, our church gifted those that had been baptized with a towel. It looks it looks like this. This is Nora's towel. It has our church emblem on it with the chalice and the cross, and then it has each of their names on them. And so beautiful, just a beautiful towel, beautifully done, something that they can keep and remember their baptism for. And we shared with them several things, that this was, a way of drying off after you come out of the waters. It was a symbol of that. And I wonder if you had a towel, and some of you do, what would you use it for? How would it help you? One of the things that we talked about is and shared with those that had been baptized is that although the waters signify our recognition that we need God's grace and that Jesus came to save us and kind of rid our lives of that sin, that we recognize that the waters don't make us perfect, and that sin will creep back in. And we need a way to continue to a symbol that says, oh yes, I'm saved, and God has through Jesus Christ has saved me. And so this towel can kind of be a symbol of washing up. And Nora put her towel in the bathroom. I said, babe, you might want to hold on to that in your room to keep it nice. She said, but you told me I needed to, when I get dirty, to use it. And then she looked at me and said, oh, that's a metaphor, right? I said, yes, it's a metaphor. Because there are times where we're going to need a towel just to get clean again. We're going to need to wipe off and rid ourselves and restart. And we're going to need a towel to kind of clean up what's been done. We're going to clean up those messes in our life. We need a towel for that. I also want to encourage you to think of another image. One of the images that's painted quite often of Jesus at the Last Supper is when he knelt down in front of the disciples with a basin to wash their feet. He washed Peter's feet. And, Peter was like, you don't need to do that. And Jesus said, no, I need to wash your feet. He said, well, then wash all of me. And when in those drawings and paintings of that image, of that scripture that have been depicted, what do you see around Jesus's waist? What's around Jesus's waist? It's usually a towel. So it's Jesus getting down in front of someone else and using the towel. So sometimes we're going to need to offer this towel to someone else who needs it. Sometimes we're going to need it for ourselves when we're in the midst of serving. There's so many ways that we can use this towel as a symbol of our faith. So today I ask you again, what would you use your towel for? Right now, at this point in your life, and this point in your journey, what do you need your towel for? Is it need to get bigger? Do you need it to clean up a mess? Do you need it to clean up someone else's mess? What do you need that towel for? Jason's going to talk more about this image again on Sunday. And so I hope you'll join us Sunday morning at 10:30 for worship. He's going to talk more about the towel and give us some more images from Scripture and really talk about how it's an important image for us. So I hope you'll join us. We also have a family event on Sunday afternoon at 6 o'clock. We're going to have a couple of scavenger hunts for the kids to find some candy. So we're going away from our trunk or treat this year, and we're doing something a little different. So we're going to have a couple of candy scavenger hunts. And then at 6:45, we're going to show the classic. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I understand it's not showing on TV this year, so we're going to show it on our outdoor movie screen. Hope you'll join us this Sunday. So many different ways. We hope you've had a great week. We would love to pray with you. You can jump over to our prayer line and be a part of our prayer time. That number is 563-999-1222. Or you see the word pray, you can text that word pray to the number on your screen. Everyone have a beautiful weekend and take care.